For those listening, I just blue-balled my co-host.
Mm-hmm.
I played the intro chime before we were recording, and I got this guy all worked up. So now I have to do damage control for the rest of the episode.
I'm hyperventilating over here, Eric. I didn't see the red dot in the corner. I knew something was fishy. It smelled like tuna in this recording booth, but I still went with it. It was a full start, back to the gates. Race begins again. Here we are.
Time to enable launch control because we're about to take this train from point A to point footlong.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this went from an 8-inch to a 12-inch real quick.
Turn the 6 upside down. It's a 12 now.
Hell yeah, brother.
Let's go.
Man, I'm sipping on some a cup of bean right now, Eric. I'm trying to get my energy up. I'm going to a concert tonight. I'm just trying to get my body in the space that it needs to be to have fun at a live event. And I realized I have a problem with coffee, Eric. I have a big problem with it that I wanted to share with you.
Is this the live event you're talking about? Because I didn't turn on Twitch yet.
I am the event of the season. This podcast.
Okay. So tell me about this. What problem do you have?
Well, normally I'm like, yum, yum, coffee's so good, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I realized I've been doing this thing now where when I grind my beans in the morning, before I pour them in the little grinder, I stick my nose in the bag like a pig digging for truffles, and I just give it a big woof, and just snort that back, right? And it smells delectable. It's very similar, though, to the experience of walking into a Subway. I'm going to draw a parallel for you here. That sniff is so rich in flavor. And then you make the coffee and it just tastes like mud. And it's the same with Subway. You smell the aroma of the bread. It triggers some dopamine in you. You walk in, you order the worst sandwich you've ever had. And then you're like, why is the aromatic so enticing, but the final flavor so bland? What's going on here? Is this just me?
I think it might be just you. That's a very stark realization that you just had. But I don't know, man. I like the mud. You know what I mean? I'm never disappointed when I have a cup of Joe.
You were born in the mud, though.
That's right. I came from the mud, future voice. But you know what? I don't know. I'm kind of flipped, to be honest. Like the smell of coffee sometimes irks me. You know what I mean? I'll just smell the coffee, and be like, oh, it smells like year-old mocha pot. It's just kind of I haven't washed it in a year, and that's the smell I get. It's just burnt to a crisp. However, the coffee that it produces is stuff of legends, Ty. This is what the Greek philosophers are talking about. That's what they're dreaming about. And I'm lucky enough to be sipping on it every morning.
Dude, I am with you on that, though. The fluid that is made from the extraction of the bean, it doesn't smell so great, but the raw bean, when you hit it raw in the bag, that has just got such a saintly aroma.
Saintly in what way? Saint Mark or Saint Pablo? Are we talking Christian boys or greatest artists of all time?
Greatest artists of all time, baby.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So I think maybe then, if you're not experiencing this, then I need to go get my buds checked. I think that's the challenge here.
Ty, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you as well. I'm not drinking coffee this episode. I'm drinking a different kind of bean, Modelo. And I gotta say, Ty, I fell into the recent Modelo hype that we've been seeing on skater Twitter.
Skater Twitter loves Modelo.
That's right. And I think I need to upgrade my pants to include a hammer holder and some tasteful distressing around the cuffs because this beer is really good. It's expensive though. It's about $20 for a 6-pack after tax. I thought I was getting ripped off the first time, but after I bought it the second time, I realized it's just you're paying the price of being cool, I guess.
I think it's the premium light lager. I think it blows Corona out of the water. I love the chody bottles it comes in, that perfectly liquid gold tint, all my assets are liquid. And
it even says especial on the front, which is just how Mexicans pronounce special. So you already know it's good. And
Yeah.
yeah, Ty, I enjoy it. It's kind of like a crowd favorite. When you bring this to a cookout,
Mhm.
people seem to like it.
It's one of the last remaining beers that has no negative controversy surrounding it. That at least I'm aware of, you know.
Oh,
All other beer will spark debate amongst the boys, but a Modelo is a crowd favorite.
that's right. It's almost like the blue collar, like cool guy beer. You know what I mean? It's like he's too young to be working his job, but he's here anyway.
Mm. Yeah, that's a good call. Maybe like Coors Light.
What? That's the blue collar guy?
That's the blue collar guy's beer.
Oh, okay, okay. So like that's the blue collar guy's beer, but then like the new hire who is like 25, it's like, dude,
Mm.
you're too young to be in trades. Why are you here? He's drinking Modelo's on lunch break. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah, he's got one in his cargo pants pocket. That's why he bought them in
Hmm.
the first place. The Carhartts are holding
Hmm.
the Modelos left and right.
Hmm.
Bottle opener in the tool belt. No, he just uses his teeth.
I've been thinking about this a lot, Ty. What are other ways to open beer bottles that I don't already know about? Like, could I use my ring and like stick it in my ring and like pop it off? You know what I mean? I'm
That'd be
looking
very
for
cool.
like novel ways to like not have to carry an opener with me.
I know. People that use their teeth are completely built different. I can't do that, but I did learn how to do it with a fork a few weeks ago, and that is pretty
Oh,
helpful because there's always a fork near you. They're like Subway
mm.
locations, forks.
So which side of the fork are you using? Because I can see one side getting heavily damaged, and then
Hmm.
Bay is like, "Yo, why are all the forks all fucked up?"
Yeah, they bend the wrong way. Uh, you actually use the handle side, and so with that
Got
attitude,
it.
you could probably use a spoon or knife as well. I guess it
Got
doesn't
it.
matter.
Okay. Okay, this is making sense.
Hmm.
Um, Great. Well,
Yeah, that's my tip. I'll show you how to do
so
it next time we're IRL. It's just a little.
little pop pop. There's always like one freaky dude at the function who can open it like with their eyeball, like those guys. We need more of that kind of like male energy.
Yeah,
Um,
dude.
you
There's
know.
some real freaks. Like someone will like put it in their armpit or their butthole or something and pop that bottle. Ah, nasty. So
Nasty,
I'm going.
nasty.
I'm going to a Father John Misty concert tonight, Eric. Speaking of
Wow.
freaks, uh,
Speaking of Modelo drinkers,
yeah, he Father John really is a like L.A. edgelord if there was one. I think of him as like the male equivalent of Lana Del Rey.
oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Um, I don't even know who that is. I'll be honest. I'm so bad with like your genre of music. Like
Would
any, like you've been to like the last like 4 or 5 concerts you've been to. I've never heard of the artist, or I've heard of them, but I've never heard of the song. So can you please explain to me in like 5 words or less who is Dad?
who is this? Who this guy? Okay, Father John. 5 words. Uh, funny, folky, misogynistic, weird dancing.
Oh, interesting. So real campfire type beat.
Hmm. Yep, I'm very excited to see how he performs to a live audience. I've heard
Hmm.
people have gone to them and they've all enjoyed it. They've all said it was a memorable experience. In particular, I don't really listen to a lot of his music, but I'm going because in the pilot episode of Master of None, Aziz Ansari, now canceled, says to the girl who ghosts him, he says, "You're not coming out tonight, but I had tickets to Father John Misty."
Oh
So then I
no.
thought I should get tickets to Father John Misty.
I hate everything you just said so much. It's crazy. So where is this function taking place, Ty?
Peony
This
Amphitheater.
shit. It says peony written all over it.
Hmm.
Wow, interesting. So you'll have to tell us what the crowd is like there, but I'm imagining it's a lot of women who don't shower.
Hmm.
People who might rollerblade to the function and then check the rollerblades at the coat check.
Hmm.
That's kind of the
Hmm.
energy I'm expecting.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a big blader turnout. I don't expect as many women. Potentially, the male to female ratio of the show will be the same as our podcast listener base, but uh,
Well, 50-50.
50-50. Yeah, we'll believe that.
Yeah, dude, all the female breadheads know it's good.
Hmm.
Interesting, Ty. So, wow, I haven't been to a concert in a while. looking forward to the King Cruel concert that is coming soon
That'll be a good
in,
show.
I think, September. Um, yeah, another kind of dreary artist that I'm
Mm.
excited to go see. Yeah,
Sad Boy
man,
Summer,
nice,
right?
nice.
Yeah.
Ty and I actually ran into each other on the streets of Gastown, which was a frightening experience.
Nary it
Um,
was nary yesterday. It was we're within 24 hours of this run in. Still
yeah,
fresh.
actually, exactly 24 hours ago, I thought I saw my life flash before my eyes because in Gastown, you're not allowed to startle people or run up on people. Those are two things that'll get you murked. Or at least a self-defense punch or slap will
Hmm.
happen. But lucky for Ty, I was kind of heads down. Um, you know, I was in my own kind of sicko mode, I guess.
Yeah,
But
you were in your shoegaze era.
I was shoegazing outside the Brooklyn pizzeria.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then Ty ran up on me and slapped me in the chest. And then by the time I realized what had happened, this guy was like laughing to his friends. And I felt like I got a flashback back to grade eight.
Yeah, dude, it was a bit of a bullying energy coming from me there, and I apologize for that. I did have an entourage with me.
Yeah, I know. This guy came in with numbers, and then there's nothing I could do because I could take Ty one on one, but not five against one. This guy
Hmm.
brought the whole squad.
Yeah, the gang is doing a drive by on you. So I'm sorry for
Hmm.
jumping you. I saw an opportunity. I went for it. I tried to be gentle, but
Hmm.
I got big hands and you got small
You're
pecs.
lucky. You're lucky I wasn't sunburnt on my chest because I probably would have
Mm,
fought you after I knew it was you.
it's really funny.
But I pulled up fully sunburnt on yesterday. Feeling good now though.
It's
Um,
good. You bounce
I
back
had to.
fast.
Yeah, as soon as you saw me, I ran to Aesop and I said to the guy, "I need something for this," and just pointed at my forehead. And he's like, "Oh, I got you." And then he like without a beat, just like got the post sun lotion and like squirted something in my hand. He's like, "I got you." He wasn't even expecting me to buy it.
No way.
Yeah. And then he's like, I was like, "How much for that bottle?" He's like, "Oh, 55." I'm like, "I'll take one.
That's
Let's go."
brilliant. Dude,
Yeah.
Aesop be speaking my love language. You know, that those acts of service in there just make me want
Dude.
to spend.
I was so choked for two reasons though, Ty. He didn't offer me any cucumber water, and then also he asked me if I wanted to pay $2 for our cloth bag.
No, they're charging for the
Yeah,
cloth bags now.
dude, Trudeau got to Aesop, bro. They're fucked now.
Damn. You know what? I've been turning down the cloth bags because I just have so many of them. I have more cloth bags than I have shoes to put in them. I don't know what to do now.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. Like you can even bring your cloth bag to Aesop and be like, fill her up, kind of like a trick or treat moment. Um, because you don't need to like keep that many. Like you don't throw them out. I don't throw them out either. I reuse them all the time. They're great for putting your runners in when you go
Hmm.
traveling,
Hmm.
and or even like a dirty laundry bag situation. But he didn't offer me cucumber water, and he asked me for the bag. So I was like, damn. So I had to flex my discount on
Mm,
him. Yeah,
right.
dude,
Your
that's right.
frequent customer discount, the loyalty points.
Yeah, I got my podcaster's discount,
I
and
love
he's
that.
like, "Oh shit, for sure, bro, 20% off right here."
Bada bing, bada boom. Well, I'm
Hmm.
really happy for you, Eric. I was while you were at Aesop, I was showing a few friends that were new to the city around. I was trying to explain to them that thank
Goons.
goons, yeah. Um, I was trying to explain to them that Vancouver's not that bad, you know, because
Oh
there's been
wow.
rising like homeless populations, a lot of tent cities. Every street corner was smelling like pee. And I was just like, you know, it's really just this area. It's not that bad. And they're like, yeah, you're probably right. And then one of them like tripped immediately on a loaf of bread that was just sitting on the ground and then almost fell down. And then, like, as they were getting up, a dog, like a Rottweiler, just took a giant shit in the sidewalk right in front of us. And
Oh
it was just like
wow.
this string of events immediately after the conversation felt so planned. Like it was like I was in a
Mhm.
simulation and it was a warning. So then we left Gastown,
Yeah, greatest city in Canada,
greatest city in Canada. No
and
cap.
I'll stand by that. Do you really want to be in a town where you might not see a dog for a week? You might not see a loaf of bread for a week outside of your own house. Do you really
Hmm.
want that?
Dude, every small town has a subway. You're always within like a kilometer
Bread's
of
reach.
bread.
Yeah.
Bread's rage. So I made some tomato toast this weekend because it's like fresh tomato season. This is a hard pivot, right?
Mhm.
And I got some good bread. I got a good nice heirloom. Made a little bit like I don't buy mayonnaise, but I can make kind of something that tastes like mayonnaise with Greek yogurt. We don't need to get into that, but as I was
We
eating, I was
have
like,
already.
the like 1 or 2 ingredient sandwich is such a appealing meal during the summer because it's light, it's fresh, it's good.
Mm,
And I never think about the minimalism of a sandwich when I'm at Subway because Subway exudes maximalism, right?
mm.
So I
But
wanted to
Ty,
ask you. Yeah.
Ty, you
Okay, you go.
clearly you clearly haven't paid attention the last, like maybe the third to last time you went when I got the meat and onion sandwich.
You got a meat and onion sandwich?
Yeah, with you.
Dude, this is why I need to order second. I need to watch what you're doing. I'm too
Yeah.
preoccupied.
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
looking at the cookies.
I need you to micromanage my order now because
Hmm.
I had a meat and onion footlong and I was like so happy with it because I didn't like the fewer variables there are, the fewer chances your sandwich is going to smell like armpit. You know what I
But
mean?
dude,
So
you ordered the two armpit smelling foods.
you're absolutely right. Um,
Damn.
Surprisingly, there's a difference though between like good armpit and bad armpit. And I lucked out because the onion that day was good armpit. And yeah, what's your minimalism journey going to look like now?
Well, this is what I was going to ask you about. I was going to try to figure this out with you because I didn't know you were already doing this with the worst ingredients on the menu. Like you need a helicopter parent or helicopter artist.
I need a leash. I need you to like put a harness on me and then just like yank me when I get to the meat section. Like, nope.
Yeah, BDSM meatball. I don't know, man. I can't. Because like imagine like what if I got just a loaf, triple toasted it, a few slices of tomato, and a couple cracks of black pepper, and called it there. Like, would that be good?
Mm,
Maybe a little
maybe.
bit of cucumber, a little nice watery crunch in there.
Yeah, honestly, that could be really good. Some mayo, little garlic oil. Get them to toast it a couple more times.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think that'd be really good, Ty.
I kind
And
of,
I think we need to try this soon.
I really
Next
want to
episode,
do next epi.
maybe not next, but definitely before I leave for another week, we are going
Mm-hmm.
to try a minimal sandwich and maybe we get two 6 inches each and just like try two different minimal variations and see which one's
Mm.
better.
I love that. A little appetizer, you know,
Little A/B test.
a little Sicilian lunch. Okay. This is good because
Mhm.
I think this is like where Subway could play a little bit if they wanted to iterate on the format on a season by season level because they're clearly not bringing in fresh ingredients during the summer or during the spring or the fall or whatever based off seasonality, but they could still offer you suggestions that accommodate the hot or cold weather months or kind of fit the vibe of the season.
hmm hmm But that wouldn't be American, Ty. That wouldn't be the American dream. The American dream is to order any vegetable at any time of the year, and it's always in season because it gets flown in from Mexico.
That's true. Like if they're
Mhm.
like, I want to put pineapple and creamed corn on my foot long. We got
hmm
both.
Exactly. Some little southern concoction.
Mm-hmm. A little a Cajun footlong would be good actually. Damn.
A Cajun footlong, yeah. I like that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Um, hmm.
Like a like the flavor of a gumbo, the flavor of a gumbo in
Oh,
sandwich form.
oh, oh. I'm fucking with that.
Yeah.
Speaking of spicy scrimps, Ty, I had the spiciest dinner of my life last night.
Oh
And
no.
I'm going to report also this was self-inflicted harm. I made the tacos a little too spicy, and I definitely paid for it today. I had like six, six spicy shrimp tacos, and
6 tacos, Eric?
yeah, dude.
Oh my
But like,
god. Are they like little ones? Like the little trad
yeah,
Mexican?
of course, like the actual Mexican tacos, not taco fino. Those tacos aren't real Thai. Those are like big white boy tacos. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Big finance bro is like has like a half hour break and gets two tacos for lunch. That's not what I'm talking about.
Dude, the
I'm talking
Tacofino
about
burritos are like, or the Tacofino tacos are like if a burrito opened its legs and like revealed what was between them. You know, it's like an open faced burrito.
hmm When you ask your artist to make you a wrap next time at Subway, just say, "Don't close it," and you got a
Leave the hood
taco.
up.
Yeah, exactly. Leave it unlocked for me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so there you go. Tacos at Subway. Have at her.
There you go.
Bayatai. I have them. I always have them authentic style. I get all my ingredients from the Latin store as well down the street. And yeah, this place is great. I get to practice my Spanish there. I always
Yeah.
say "Buenos dias, señora."
Gracias. I
Exactly.
swing by there from time to time for their tortillas. They sell them pretty like there's a pretty bulky pack that they got
Oh
handmade.
yeah, dude. You know what I'm
I
talking
always say to
about.
them like these made fresh today, and they're like, si senor.
Si, senor. One time I raided their empanadas, like
Mm,
the freshly made ones in the little oven. And I was like, give me like three of each. And I just like emptied out the thing. And I just like ate
nice,
them on the sidewalk.
dude. You close that place down, buy out
Yeah,
the
dude.
store.
That's right.
So
Supporting local.
so you made some homemade heat last night. Down
That's
six
right.
tacos. What made them spicy, and what were the repercussions like?
Well, Ty, this was a habanero sauce that
Mm.
I was playfully applying to each of my tacos. And let's just say that I got a little habanero happy.
Oh shit! Happy
Yeah.
all the way down.
Happy all the way down, straight through. Andale, andale.
Oh, so you had a happy ending.
Exactly.
Guess you could say.
That's
Ah,
right.
that's rough, dude. You know what's too spicy? This might be a hot take, but I think that the hot sauce at Subway is too spicy for the average palate, and I consider myself the average palate.
You have an average palate type. You have a food podcast.
Yeah, but also we discussed
The
earlier
fact
how
that,
I need to get my buds checked. The
yeah,
taste buds
but
need to go to the doctor.
simply the fact that we like acknowledge that the food has nuance by talking about it for 2 hours a week, we've already admitted to ourselves that we're like probably in the 1%, if I'm being honest.
Wow,
I have a big feeling, Ty, that 99% of the population is like, sandwich yummy, and stops at that
ice
right
cream's so
there.
good.
Ice cream's so good. Sandwich yummy. My favorite food is pizza. That kind of vibe.
Hell yeah, my favorite food is pizza, but
Same.
it's Neapolitan.
Exactly. So I don't sell yourself short, Ty. I think we're both food experts, if I'm being honest.
I really appreciate you talking me off that ledge, Eric. You're absolutely right. 99.9% of the population has never even considered making a food podcast. Idiots.
Yeah, dude. That puts us in the 0.1%. So that's
Feels
something to
good
be
to
proud
be
of.
top dog, baby.
That's right.
Ow.
Oh,
Mm. Well, this one's for all my dogs, for all the other dogs out there with food podcasts. I think it's too spicy, and I challenge anyone to go out there, eat it, and tell me it's not.
Mhm. Let's strategize a little bit about what our minimal sandwich order is going to be next episode.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking like I need to I need to either witness you try a mayo tomato, which would probably be really good. I'm actually kind of wanting to try that as well. You already know I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to put some oregano on there too.
Oh yeah, a little pan con tomate vibes.
Woo.
Give it
Yes,
to me.
sir. My favorite thing to willingly get scammed by at every
Mm.
Spanish restaurant.
Yeah, I'll spend
Um,
so much money on tomato toast.
exactly. Um, but what else are you thinking, Ty? Like, I kind of want to go with like a
Hmm.
grilled cheese almost. Like, can I just go like double cheese and hot sauce?
Yes, that's a good option. Um, I would bring my own ketchup to dip. I think that'd be really fun.
Mhm. Or get ask for some like barbecue sauce on the side.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a really nice, like, minimal one. You could also go into like bruschetta territory if you wanted, potentially there, but that might be too close to tomato toast.
Mm. Tomato onion. Like if you go tomato toast, I'll go tomato onion.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe too similar. Can I get a bite though?
Yeah, of course you can get a bite. I think you might be right here. I think maybe the grilled cheese is the move. Um, when I was a child, my mother would make me tuna melts. She'd run a little bit of like
Oh.
marinara sauce, a scoop of canned tuna, and then like sprinkled cheese on top to melt. So sometimes I fetishize that as like a perfect childhood meal. I'd love to
Mm-hmm.
revisit that at some point.
Mm-hmm. Totally. My GF makes me a wonderful grilled cheese, so maybe I'm projecting as well.
Mm. What bread would be good for grilled cheese at Subway? Because I don't think it's any of them.
There's only one option, Ty, but I could also try to get freaky with the flatbread.
Do you think you could bring your own loaf?
um, I saw someone bring like, or so they went to like a smoothie restaurant, Ty, and they asked the drive-through lady, "Can I include my own ingredient?" And like I heard I can bring my own stuff here, and then she's like, "Oh yeah, maybe. What is it?" And then he's like, "A Plan B pill." So I want you to crush up this Plan B pill and put it in the sandwich or in the smoothie, and then give it to my girlfriend.
No, dude. I don't.
Yeah,
I
dude.
wouldn't want to be complacent to that. Or
But it would be a funny thing for us to do at Subway
Mhm.
and potentially make some content out of that.
Cool. Well, that is a good plan B.
Hmm.
Uh, I think plan A should be bringing our own bread, because I think that would be offensive to Subway in a funny way.
Hmm.
Do they still got that panini press back back in the lab behind the counter?
If they're offering wraps, then one would assume
Hmm. No one wants a raw wrap, right?
no, because it was a feature of the wrap to get a quick press. You know.
Hmm. I guess another word for raw wrap would be freestyle.
That's right.
Hmm.
Oh man. Well, yeah, we have to get in the Subway booth and see what it's like to not put anything on our sandwich. I
Yeah,
guess.
dude. Minimal sandwich summer. I'm here for
Hmm.
it.
That's right.
I think for grilled cheese we're gonna have to pay a little extra, which is funny because we're paying less. We're paying more for less, but I would like to run it through the dairy farm if we can. Get every single kind in there. Quattro
Oh,
formaggio,
that's a really good idea. Even mozzarella.
even mozzarella.
Ooh.
Get that thick fior di latte style that they just introduced.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what? What else we should do, Ty? We should just like turn this into like a prank show and like figure out ways to like just fuck with the artist. Like we
Hmm.
need to ask for samples for every possible thing. Like, oh, can I try
Mm.
the tomato? Can I try the salami? And just like every step of the way, just like ask for a taste and see how far we can get.
You're not doing that already, Eric? It's the best way to know what's fresh today.
Dude, don't tell me like you're doing that.
No, you're right. I'm just checking the fresh sheet, aka the calorie count on the vegetables list.
Hmm. Yeah, that's right. I'm sorting high to low and I'm starting from the top.
Top shelf, baby.
That's right. King, I think we need to end this podcast and go eat some food because I'm hungry.
I'm so hungry. Every time we record, I'm so hungry at the end of it. So let's do that. Places to be, things to put in our mouth, concerts to
Hmm.
patron.
That's right. Well, Brennets, thank you for listening.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if you made it this far into the episode, check the description of the episode. We have two surprise new links in there for you to click on. More
That's
on
right.
that
Your
next episode.
your boys have been doing business. Business is business, and we're bringing you some really great discounts on some really interesting companies. So check that out below.
Hmm. Absolutely. Some if like there were two companies that were WAPs, it would be these two.
Yeah, they're whoppy.
Yeah, wet ass products. Okay,
Uh,
King. Catch you next time. Ciao.
Ciao.